everyone's still talking about Andrew Chan and Myron Sukumaran, these two members of the Bali Nine that I thought they would have been executed by now, and they're still here. And even Richard Branson's started to weigh in and offer to help, and saying that they should be spared. And last time I spoke about whether executing these two guys would be a good thing or not, but it hasn't changed the opinions that everyone has out there that they knew what they were doing, and things like that, and they did know the consequences, and they still did it. And I sort of think to myself, why? And it's very easy to just label them as, oh, they're just greedy, they're just lazy, they just wanted a quick payout. But I think that's a bit of a cop-out. And understanding truly why they were to do such a thing, and why anyone would do such a thing, is the key to preventing this from happening again in the future. And there's really only one reason why they did what they did, despite knowing all the risks, and that's desperation. They were desperate for something different in their lives. They wanted to. They wanted something better than what they had, and I mean that's something that's true in all of us. That's why we go to work. That's why we do what we do. We want a better, simpler life, and maybe it's where they grew up, or maybe it's the beliefs they've had instilled in them. There's a lot of people out there who don't believe that they can escape where they're from, without something radical, and so in order to try and fast track getting that something better, they took these extreme risks, and so there's that desire, that need for something better, that desire to escape where they are, is why they did it. Impatience forced them to want to do it really, really fast. And then even then, they probably told things like, "Oh, don't worry, you won't be caught. Only the people who stuff up get caught. We've done this before plenty of times," and that lulls people into a false sense of security. It's this desperation for something better, impatience, this brainwash of that it can be done. This is why they did it, and I mean this is why a lot of people do a lot of things. This is why people get into prostitution or stripping or whatever it is that they may be into, and this is why this will happen again. This Bali Nine are not the last people to be caught overseas with drugs facing something like this. There'll be more, because this desperation is, well, it's not everywhere, but it's around a lot. A lot of people want something better. A lot of people don't have the belief in themselves that they can do it by going to university and getting a better job, because there's still no guarantees there. So they will be found by people who recognise them as vulnerable. They will be convinced that it can be done. They may even be threatened, as a lot of these Bali Nine members reckon they were. Their families will be threatened, and this is why people get into this. It's not out of laziness. If Andrew and Myron were lazy, I don't think they could have organised an intricate plot like this. People lazy don't go all the way overseas, get drugs and try and get them back. If they were lazy, they they wouldn't be doing much trying to get something for nothing. And I'm not saying that drug smuggling is not doing something for nothing or it's ambitious. It's just, it takes effort and it takes going against instincts and doing it anyway. So I don't believe they're lazy. So what is it that we can do to prevent this from happening again? And we really need to end this desperation that people have. You know, giving people hope that they can get something better, that they can have a life that's worthwhile, and helping them to be patient and to understand that if you do X, Y, and Z, you will get there. And then once you're there, no one can take it from you, because it's not, you know, it's legitimate, it's not illegal. And I just hope that we can try and do something to end this desperation, this mindset that, you know, you can't get ahead and you have to work. You know, you have to, work in dead-end jobs in order just to survive and things like that. We really need to end this poverty mindset and replace it with a prosperity mindset, and believe that, you know, I can do anything so long as I'm creative, so long as I work hard, so long as I work every single day towards it happening. And that's the only way we're going to prevent this. It's the only way we're going to help people reach for something better.